first on the episode of Elder Scrolls Online. Now, calling my character the Crazy Cat Lady, assuming that the name hasn't already been taken. You will see why once we start the game. So let's see. So the things that I have done just before we have gone live here is, let's see, the race is, I'm picking Aldmeri Dominion, as I have just recently purchased the Somerset DLC, which becomes available in about 16 days time. So that's based in the Somerset Island, which is the Aldmeri Dominion area. So let's see, I'm picking Sorcerer, as last time I played this through, I went a Warrior and I was kind of disappointed because I wanted to wield spells as well, but let's see, we'll keep her thin but muscular. Not too bothered about all this, and the only thing that I think it will change here is the hairstyle. A bit freaky hairstyles like that. Should have seen better than that. And to look feminine. Right, that's the one I picked before. I'll make her black haired. Say she's in her, I don't know, I'd imagine that would be in her 20s. Don't really want any adornments, head markings. Right, all that can stay the same. Let's see. Green eyes. White eyes? Oh, cool. There's no blue eyes. No, the white eyes are cool. That looks ugly. And they're slightly more blue. Right, so the eye size. That doesn't appear to be changing anything. Right, oh, this is too... Right, that's fine, that'll do. Makes it great. Yes, we want to skip the tutorial. Right, so the Crazy Cat Lady is already taken. Let's see if we can do it with hyphens. So, the Crazy Cat Lady it is. So, as I was saying there before, I have played this game through once already, but with the Somerset Isles DLC becoming available, I wanted to take a fresh start. Right, so let's read this letter. Know of the lands of the Dark Elves, the main city in the region is the big city. Don't know how much you know about gods and such, but one of the tribunals, living god of the Dark Elves, lives in the city, Lord Vivek himself. Currently lives in the Grand Palace there, probably come ashore. I'm sure you can all read. I'll give you time to browse through it. Okay.
What a fabulous voyage we've shared, my friend. To Vardenfell and new opportunities. Still reading that letter? Lover's note, No need to confirm or deny.
None of your business.
We'll have our secrets.
Yes.
I wonder what Vardenfell has in store for us.
Rocks ahead! Brace yourselves!
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Doesn't. Oh shit. Doesn't sound good at all. Yep. Thank you very much for joining there, Sector X.
I can see that. Walk this way, and let's make sure everything works after that dreadful shipwreck.
Right, who are you? Captured by slavers, what predicament? Whisper still alive. Go on. Naryu wants to talk to you.
Naryu wants to talk to you.
Okay, right, fine. We'll go and find Naryu.
Look what the sea coughed up. Welcome to Vardenfell, land of dark elves, lava flows, and slaves of all descriptions. Speaking of slaves, let me get those manacles off you. Oh, you'll find I'm full of surprises.
Yes.
I have just the thing. Hold still. There.
Okay, what exactly did you do?
You've been captured by slavers. Haven't you been paying attention? Maybe you hit your head when your ship crashed into the rocks and dumped you onto the bitter coast. The slavers lured your ship in and took their pick of the survivors.
So I'm one of the lucky ones just then. Oh, great.
Slavers? Me? No. My allegiance leans in an entirely different direction. Let's just say I'm here to help you escape this place. Then
Why
you
are
can
you
get
doing
back
that?
to what you were doing before the slavers so rudely sank your vessel.
Well, how do we get out of
Not
here?
so fast, hero. I need to make sure you can handle yourself in a fight. Not everyone recovers from a near-death experience that quickly.
Right. I'll be fine.
Oh, you can you?
Yes.
Then let's see how you... Hit me. I want to see what you've got.
Nice. Now follow it up.
Take that.
Try to block this one.
Finish her off.
Finish her. Yes. Silly dark elves. Damn ugly too.
Impressive. You're just what I need to pull my plan together. Most of the slavers are currently out on a raid. That means it's the perfect opportunity for us to make our escape. Oh, not too much, really. I need you to find a set of slaver clothes so you don't look like one of the prisoners. Plus, we need the gate key, or we'll never make it to the docks. Here, take my spare lockpick in case you need it. I've got a few more things to check on before we can make our escape. You do your part, and I promise you, I'll do mine.
Okay.
An idea? Of course. I just need proof to satisfy my superiors. But don't worry, I'm sure
You're
I'll have things
just
well
a
in hand
puppet.
by the time we meet back up.
Right, let's go then. Let's go. Right. Must say this looks fucking phenomenal. Let's get the image. It looks damn phenomenal. Right, so let's go into this funny shaped looking house. Looks like as if it was maybe a shell or some beast at some point. Right, so sneak. Hasn't woken up. Fine. I'll just take your coin and your barley, whatever the hell this barley would be. Only thing I can think of is a drink, some sort. Fruit and barley. Right, so let's disarm. I'm probably just better disarming it just because I hurt myself. Right, so jewelry box, nothing in here. This looks very similar to, I'm sure you'll agree with me, Sector X, but this doesn't look picking idea. It's very similar to Splinter Cell. Easy peasy. So Christ, level 2 already. Right, so claim rewards. You're supposed to be quiet. Christ almighty. Right, let's put a point into Magicka. Right, so over the new Skyrim way. What do you mean? What, the remastered edition? Is there a change? Disability. Right, so that's fine. Let's go with the skill advisors first. So familiar's always handy. So we shall. Right, that's fine. Different. This is more like Oblivion. God, it was a very, very long time ago that I played Oblivion. Right, so they only played that through once in comparison to Skyrim, where I think I must have played that at least 3 times over. Ability you purchase has been added to the first slot. Right, that's fine. So I can now summon a familiar. Excuse me. Oops. That dog. Sleeping. So you're what, picking? Ah, right, okay. Right, so the next hut. There doesn't seem to be anybody around here anyway, so Dishonored Slaves Jerkin. So, right, so I want to... Having quite a dream now. Right, so character... On one... Inventory. Okay, get the idea. Multiple items, right, so chest. I'm gonna put on the Dishonored Slavers Jerkin. Otherwise Dishonored. Don't have anything to put on our legs or our feet yet. We've got a heirloom necklace that's gonna give me more health. And I'm gonna equip this weapon.
Have you been drinking the Agent Flynn again? Treacherous slave! I'll have your head!
No, you won't. I think you will find I will have your head. Okay, still sleeping. He slept through the whole thing. God. No wonder he's Dishonored. Bloody useless. Right, so... Gloves. That. Nothing in there. What's that, a pair of gloves? I could just take everything that's available to us here. Right, so let's see what I can equip now. Is it a sword or a dagger? Take a dagger as well. Right, so... Okay, so I've now got a hat. Not actually. Say that makes it look a bit more feminine. Pauldrons, that's a clear winner here. God, there's something out of Dynasty now. And clear winner again. Okay, legs don't have anything, and rawhide bits. Right, so beginning to come together a little bit now. Ooh, bracers. Let's just have a quick look at that. If that gives us anything better. Oh, yeah. Takes a stamina, but it's more of a resistance. Right, so I think I'm about ready to... They're gonna take us into one more room. No, they're not. Just out of curiosity, I want to have a quick look at this room. Never checked it out before. Ah, for God's sake. Right, okay. Backpack. Now, I'll take the bow. No, in fact, I don't really need the bow because she is a mage. probably just taking all this stuff for no reason, but what I don't use I can sell on. Great, barley. Right, so me see if there's anything. No, that's not made any difference there whatsoever. But I want to change that to. I'm going to work solely on the magic with this character.
Over here.
As I said before, with the last character I created, I worked on, it was mainly two-handed, which is all very well and good for close combat, but if you want to keep somebody at range, then you need to be working on obviously ranged weapons, i.e. bow or staff. Okay.
Did you get the things now you wanted? The slavers are returning and plans have changed. Naryu sent me to find you and get the gate key. Naryu sent a signal to the house guard in Seyda-Nin, and that's when the slaver horn started sounding. The slavers must have been hiding nearby, and now they're on their way back. We have to hurry. You are a ray of sunshine on a cloudy morning. I'll lead the prisoners through the gate and see what we can find to get off this island. You meet up with Naryu at the Overlook, and then rendezvous with us at the docks.
Okay. Right, so where are you, Naryu? The Argonians look epic in this, yeah. Graphically, you look at the points of grass, it's pretty phenomenal. Okay, Naru.
I couldn't have done much better myself.
She still looks
really.
ugly as though.
Good work down there. There's one more thing to do if you're up to it. Time is. I'm an assassin, a Morag Tong agent here to complete a job. The writ I carry gives me the legal authority to end my target's life. No questions asked. I'm here to kill Captain Svardstar, leader of this band of slavers. He's as bad as they come. Because I need your help. I can kill the captain and 10 of his thugs without breaking a sweat. But the slavers' ship? It's faster and stronger than anything the locals can throw at it. If we don't scuttle the ship, we'll be right back to business. Not big on gratitude, I see. Look, I signaled Seyda-Nin, but they won't get here in time to stop the slavers. With your help, we can end the slavers, save their prisoners, and sink their ship. Otherwise, the prisoners are as good as dead. Gather some fire salt and kindle pitch from the docks. With them, you can make a firebomb. Not only will setting their ship on fire destroy it, it will flush the Svardstar from his hiding hole so I can end him. We'll meet after you gather the supplies.
Okay, let's do this. Right. Look. Why are you sneaking about? Let's just... skill line gained destruction staff. Cool. Mick. Suppose I could really do it the proper way, sneaking about, but let's face it, this is a tutorial level, if there ever was one. You can take 3 on at a time. That's how.
Set it ablaze!
Oops. That's a slave, but it looks a bit. Come on then. Right, so let's see what you've got on you. Let's see, you've got a. You don't have shit. Oh, might as well. All the merrier. It's a bit like Final Fantasy idea in this line where you've got to do a bit of grinding in order to level up.
Thanks to you.
So and one of my friends recently done an article on the website, which you can see on the overlay at the top there, sectorx.com. Just recently done an article on fast travel. Now, fast travel, yep, in this type of game, it is, you're missing out on a lot of experience by simply just playing the game through and then skipping whole areas. So yeah, but I would be in total agreement with him. Obviously, there does come a point in this game though, like just to show you very quickly. Right, so this is, in fact, there's no point showing you just now because, oh shit, someone's hitting me. Slaver cutthroat. Oh sugar. One's respawned. I just took a little bit of time. Cool. Right, I don't want an iron axe. I'm not actually hitting them now, am I? Right, so what have I got? So the ice staff is stronger. Anything else? Right, so, no, wait there, let me just pick my level one up. Yes. I'm happy for you. Right, so... Right, so we'll put it on into health. And let's see... Summon. We'll go with the skills. Advisor. What's the Mage's Fury? Call down lightning to strike. Go with that. Somebody's attacking me. Okay, so that's a bit strange. Right, so what have they got on them? They've got a bit of gold, a bit of rawhide bits. Oof, cool. I think in Final Fantasy they call that petrifying. So we need to go and get some kindle pitch. And now it's telling me to go back the way and get I'll take that. And you're gonna go find your ass. This is if I'm getting a good bit of experience from just this one tiny bit. Right. So are these people that I've saved already? Give us your money. Let's go and help this guy out. Hearthstoner. Okay, that's an unusual name.
Over here! Put your slaver's garb back on and get aboard.
Okay.
Under attack. Pretend you're part of the crew and maybe the slavers won't notice. Go below decks and use the firebomb. I'll search for the captain. Now move.
Okay.
Thieving fetcher! I'll kill you!
Okay, you've got no chance, hen. Unspun breaches of health. Didn't see that.
Nice. We make a great team. Now let's get off this burning ship.
Let's. Big massive mushrooms there. Right, so let's go and talk to Sergeant Delms.
Good. You've returned to your senses. Let's talk.
Give me a minute to I have a look around. Nah. There's nothing of any. There's bananas. See what's up here. Tomato crate. What? Molybdenum. Okay, I need to go this way.
So, care to tell me what you're doing on that slaver ship? This is the port town of Seydanin, on the island of Vardenfell. We fished you out of the burning wreckage of a slaver ship near Firemouth. If you're not a slaver, why were you dressed as one? We? I'll let Governor Salvi sort this out. She wants to see you. Best not to keep her waiting.
Okay, I'll go and see Governor Salvi. Take a soul gem. See, the way that the soul gems work in this game, it's an ability I will be getting as soon as I possibly can, but the way that it works is if you have got a filled soul gem and you die, you can use a soul gem to either bring yourself back to life there and then, or a follower, or somebody that's like another online player. You can bring him back to life there and then. If you don't have any, then you have got to, it takes you to the nearest way shrine, which is like a fast travel shrine.
Another rescue, Sergeant? Let me just record the name in my ledger.
Not this one. Governor Salvi doesn't want an official record.
Really? Very well. The governor's in her office.
Okay. Why doesn't she want an official record? just met you, but I'm just reading your letters.
As governor of this region, I have questions that need to be answered. We found you among the wreckage of the slaver ship, and we found a strongbox with your name on it in another wreck. I'll give you the strongbox if you tell me the truth.
Yeah, that'd be cool, Sector X. Be cool to have someone to play the game along with. Just leave that.
Did she? And where is this writ? I don't see any writ. And without a writ, all I have is a murder. Take your strongbox, but we'll hold on to you until I have proof of your claim. I have no patience for tale-tellers or slavers.
I have no time for naysayers.
A moment, Governor. Here's my honorable writ of execution for the slaver captain.
These papers appear to be in order.
We're done here, hero. But don't worry. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
I suppose you can go now, and we'll leave your name out of the official record. Just don't make me regret this.
You won't. Right, so let's see. Tip. Right, so I've got to choose one of these. Medium. See, because it is, because they're an elf, they're quite nimble. I don't want to be bogging them down with heavy armour. You tend, obviously that's got the best armour. I think light's too light, so I think we'll go with these rawhide guards. Right, so put one into them. Right, so oh, I've got 3 points available. I didn't realise that. Right, so I'm gonna. What should I do? So skills advisor. Fury. So I'm sure I purchased that already, but obviously not. And what else there is? I don't like the crystal shard thing. Shot. Last an enemy. 839. Okay, we'll have that. Getting on body in front of you, dealing 776. Right. The thing about this game, unlike Skyrim, where you could just pick, for example, a nod, and then you could go to the magic school and learn the magic. I'm sure I probably covered this already, but it's not just as simple as it's like Arnold doesn't have any magic skill. It's not in his race, so therefore the only thing he can become is a warrior, which is why as a character and the character trait I've never ever gone the Aldmeri Dominion, because generally they're seen as a bit arrogant and
Please,
they're like the
someone,
overlords.
we need help.
There's an armiger injured on the road outside Seydanin. So much blood! They need help! I'm not exactly sure. The buoyant armiger was accompanying Canon Valasa on a mission for Lord Vivek, but something terrible must have happened. Canon Valasa sent me to find help. She's on the road just outside of Seydanin. Will you help them?
Of course I will. Right, so let's very quickly do. So we're picking that, and we are picking. This is why we have called our character the Crazy Cat Lady. Because she's got a cat for a mount, and she's got a small cat. So, there we have it. The Crazy Cat Lady. She is.
Watch your step.
You just watch your step. Don't you know who I am? Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Forgive me, Outlander, but I have enough to deal with. I'm just a simple tribunal priest, and the trouble at the ancestral tomb was too much for even our buoyant armiger to deal with. I have failed Lord Vivek, and left a colleague alone at the tomb. Lord Vivek sent the three of us to seek guidance at the Andrano ancestral tomb. We were attacked when we got there, and our guard was seriously hurt. I barely got her to safety, but we failed to complete the mission Lord Vivek bestowed upon us. Canon Levoul. He remained behind after we retreated from the tomb. I know he wants to get back inside and ask Lord Vivek's questions, but there's no way he can get past the Daedra, or ask the questions on his own. May the three grant him wisdom.
Thank you very much, Exotic85, for following. Well, I have just jumped up to 36 viewers. Hello, Poning. Thank you all for joining us. What we are currently doing at the moment is I have started a brand new playthrough of Elder Scrolls Online. I have already pre-purchased the Somerset Isles. That becomes available on PC in approximately 16 days. So, hey, just Will Spain, what's good? Yep. Oh, what as?
Tarza, what's wrong? Someone help!
By the three! First a wounded armiger, now this!
By dawn and dusk, evil creeps through the shadows of my beloved Vardenfell. But an outlander arrives to aid my people, just as I have foreseen.
Those words, what do they mean? What?
Yes, surprisingly, I know.
Merciful Azura, the Mother Soul spoke through you. It's a miracle!
It's been four years. 4 years that the Elder Scrolls Online has been going for now, and yet they are still. I've already completed it once over, but I've decided to revisit it So it's...
Lord Vivec, protect me. That was Azura, the queen of the night sky. And you, she spoke directly to you, Outlander. I'm surprised the Daedric Prince would risk Lord Vivec's wrath to proclaim a prophecy. But she did say you were here to aid us. The Daedric Prince Azura possessed that woman and spoke through her. I've heard of such occurrences, of course, but to witness such an event... She said evil creeps through the land. I wonder if it has anything to do with what we saw at the tomb. We sought guidance in a matter that concerns Lord Vivec. I received specific questions to ask while Levoul concentrated on summoning his ancestor. The Daedra ruined those plans when they fell upon Urnsey, and we were forced to flee. Vile creatures from oblivion! You hear about an odd ghost or a nest of vampires, but never Daedra. Please, if they're still there, they'll rip Canon Levoul apart. He's definitely not a warrior. Just look at what they did to the boy and
Just be 2
Archer.
seconds in the chat, don't want to interrupt.
The Buoyant Armigers comprise one of the military orders of the Tribunal Temple. They seek to emulate Lord Vivec's deeds through actions and words. Poor Urnsey. Those monsters went straight for her. Her blood flowed like lava from Red Mountain. Where are you from? Children learn of Red Mountain before they even taste Flynn. The mountain sits at the center of Vardenfell, periodically rumbling like a sleeping Nyx shaking its leg.
God, there is so much
It seems
text.
to be waking from its long slumber. Azura is the cruel but wise Daedric Prince of Dawn and Dusk. She's one of the good Daedra, for what that's worth. But for her to speak through an innocent means something terrible is about to happen. Why else would she dare Lord Vivec's wrath? What do they teach you where you come from? Lord Vivec's a living god! Azura is merely the anticipation of Sothasil. Vivec stands as the present and the future, while Azura
Hey Subin,
represents
Nidon,
Vardenfell's past.
I am
So
from
they
Scotland,
don't know.
if you didn't notice. Accent. What about yourself? Where are you from? What about yourself as well? Just Wolfsbane? That's Wolfsbane, is that not from Skyrim? You're from USA. Whereabouts in the USA are you from? USA. Pretty much, yeah. I don't know, I think Twitch is much bigger over in the USA. It's kind of coming to the UK, but it is much bigger. Let's see.
We sought guidance in a matter that concerns Lord Vivec. I received
So,
specific...
we've already spoke to you, so let us head... Just Wolfsbane, it's Ultra Transylvanian folklore name. Only got popular recently thanks to True Blood. Right. I'm taking off here, but Scottish Nationalist again. Monk's Head. I think I've been quite lucky with Poland so far. I signed up for it about 2 weeks ago, and I've been raided 3 times already. So yeah, it's definitely, I would definitely recommend it. A beer drinker time. Yep, no milk drinkers here. Thank you very much for the follow, Just Will Spain. I will return the favour as soon as I am off. Cool, thanks for them, thanks for the follow, Southern Noodle. I will drop you a follow in return, as it is important. We've all got to try and help each other out, and get ourselves up to the affiliate. So yep, thank you very much, it's very much appreciated. So
I can't let Lord Vivec down.
good.
Those monsters, it's
more
too dangerous.
text.
What am I going to do?
Did Canon Valasar send you? Oh, she did, didn't she? That means she made it to Seyda-Neen. Vivec be praised. Will you help me complete my mission?
Of course I will.
As the saints declare, the tribunal always provides. We'll need to be cautious, however. Daedra invaded the tomb. Makes it hard to talk to one's ancestors while monsters try to eat you. I'll also need your help when we reach the summoning chamber.
So you also from the USA? Just Will Spain.
Take this scroll with Lord Vivec's inquiries, while I summon forth my ancestor spirit and concentrate on maintaining the connection. You must ask the questions. He insists we use the exact phrasing. We can go inside when you're ready.
Cool. Puerto Rico. Dare say everywhere. So far we've had USA and Puerto Rico. It's damn sight warmer than where we are right now. That's the exact phrasing. Right.
We're really going to do this? I wish I knew how Daedra got into my family tomb, but I'm sure you can handle them.
Good idea, Sector.
You know they're there. They ambushed poor
We're
Armage
part
Bones.
of a small group.
Surprise. Follow me.
Pretty similar to kind of Ponen's idea, but obviously it's not just a case of us raiding channels and things like that. What we're looking to do is obviously promote these channels through having your own page on the channel. We do things like reviews, film reviews, game reviews. No, of course, Sector X, I appreciate that. From what I meant from that was it's the same kind of concept in regards to that we're trying to help out the little guy. But let's see.
Follow me, but keep an eye out for those Daedra.
I'm probably not doing it justice.
Careful.
What's it
Creatures
remind you?
attacked as soon as we entered the Hall of Remembrance.
When will dead moles reform?
Cool. Thank you, Lorna Wanderous. So brings back memories. Oh, like that. Wait, it should be before YouTube ruined itself and just enforced more popularity and content. I don't recall Justin TV. YouTube, it's just got too big. Twitch, on the other hand, I think is brilliant format. I wish I'd gone to Twitch before I'd gone to YouTube. Oh. Did it? No, fairly new to Twitch. That's my excuse. Shafkin Muscular. Okay, you think you're man enough? Oh, you're dead. Twitch got huge as soon as Amazon bought it out. Again, I must have been living under a rock, but I'd always been eBay all the way. It's only just recently that I've started using Amazon. I must say, even that, I'm more impressed than eBay. eBay, you order something and you've got to wait at least 5 days. Wow, that was quick. I think you only get about 15 minutes from it. But as I said, man, that's the third braid I've had so far. I've had a look. Your crop pot was tuning in as well. Wow. Not heard from him for a very long time. No, I'm so much more impressed. Oh shit. With Amazon, especially. What a joke! This is sell $500 of good and keep 23 to yourself. Yeah. You're level 18. But yeah, even like downloading the app, you can even tell when the delivery is at your door, you know, things like that. It's it's a limited edition Retro magazine. I should really pay attention to the game here. Am I going the right way?
We're nearly there. Then we can summon my ancestor.
Cool. Huh. Only 10,000 printed worldwide, sold for 50 quid, and I got to keep £12. Same magazine is on it. What? £215. I bought a $300 book for college and never got sent, and I reported that. I never got my items, and the guys at eBay were like, tough shit. It's a bit shit, man.
The summoning chamber. I'll call forth my ancestor, then you can ask Vivek's questions.
Hasn't my rest been disturbed enough by those filthy Daedra? Why do you summon me, descendant?
My Lord Vivek has inquiries that only you can answer, my lady. My companion will present them with your permission.
The warrior poet? Very well. Ask Vivek's questions. Ask the warrior poet's questions, Outlander. Ah, Lord Vivek always had a way with words. Tell him to rest assured. The heart remains safe. I wonder why that concerns him. Ask the remaining questions, as my time here is short. An enemy of old, yes, but not the one that Vivek presumes. Sotha Sil imagined multiple scenarios and contemplated endless solutions. He even experimented with his divinity, drawing energy to study before returning it. Loss will come, he foresaw, but not until the collapse of the temple. Now, back to sleep.
I know. Completely slow motion there.
Let's talk outside.
Yes, let's. Right.
Keep away from the urns, wretch.
I can't be bothered. settings there. I just had a message in auto mode. What was I doing there?
Thank you for
Elder Scrolls never tickled my pickle.
Now, I need to return to Vivek
Fallout,
City.
that's one of my
Have you been
favourite.
there?
What's your
It's
favourite
amazing.
Fallout?
Ziggurats rising out of the water, the moonlit hanging in the sky above. You should meet me there so I can introduce you to Lord Vivek. Well, just between us, I understood neither the questions asked nor the answers received. Not that I
Well, but yourself, just
Some
Will
things
Spain.
aren't meant for mortal minds.
Fallout.
That's another
Yeah,
reason for me to come to
it's a
Vivek
general
City.
kind of consensus.
Help me explain what my answer is.
Fallout 3 was good. I've never played any of the other Fallouts. I've only ever played the 3D ones. I think to a certain degree Fallout 3 was a bit more atmospheric. There was a lot of subway tunnels in that game, which made it feel a bit more claustrophobic. That's the thing, and obviously you're a bit, you're always full of ghouls. Let's see, ambient music and sound still get me every time. Mod the game to make it more definitely more real. Cool. I'd love to have Fallout 3, but fortunately it's not optimised. It's not optimised for anything over Windows 7. Currently running on Windows 10, so I don't know how it would run.
Excellent. I just need to make a quick stop in Seydanin to check on my original traveling companions. When you get to Vivek City, head right to the palace and I'll meet you there. I know that Lord Vivek will want to reward you for assisting me.
Cool.
I'll be along shortly. When you get to Vivek City, head directly for Lord Vivek's palace. Once there, I'll make introductions and we can tell the warrior poet everything we've learned.
Phrases don't go together, do they? Warrior poet.
Of course. As I said, the tribunal consists of our three living gods, Vivek, Almalexia, and Sothasil. They lead us in spiritual matters and rule over Dunme society as god monarchs of the Dark Elves. I serve Vivek, but honor the entire tribunal.
So...
Unfortunately, no. The Dunmer houses bow to the tribunal, but the savage Ashlanders refuse to acknowledge their divinity. The heretics never allowed themselves to be assimilated into the great houses. Instead, they hold to primitive superstitions.
Okay, right, so let's see. Okay, so Crazy Cat Lady with her cats. You had the exact same thought as me, mate. God, you took him out much easier than I did, though. Why did I even want to pick this stuff up? It's useless. I dare say there will be a use for it, otherwise it wouldn't be in the game, but it just fills up your inventory. Inventory. The crap. Yep, also got a baby puma as well. Oh god. Bit easier. Right. I have, but it's not. That's where the online is. When I say online, that's where it's got your usual like capture the flag and blah blah blah. And it just seems that obviously I was a bit late in coming to this game, and to that certain degree, it's a bit like Call of Duty. You've got to get the game as soon as it comes out, otherwise you'll find yourself like always running to try and catch up. I tried it a couple of times. I didn't really get to explore it to any certain degree because as soon as you spawn in it, you get somebody taking you out straight away. That's the kind of thing that put me off. So I completed the game. I was like something like 100. It's based in champion points. It was something like level 100 or something, and I still wasn't strong enough.
This is the person who helped me at the tomb, my lord.
Lord Vivek, we don't need the help of this outlander.
Oh hush, Archcanon Tarvis. Outlanders have their usefulness, and this one intrigues me.
As you say. I'll be in my office if you need me.
Hey, more dialogue.
Step forward, friend of Lavul, and let us speak. Canon Level says you helped him in his mission. As I have written, the one who helps my ally becomes my friend. Despite the Archcanon's concerns, I greet you with sincerity and pose a simple question. Will you assist us further, Outlander? I have ordinators and armigers at my disposal. Vast armies of followers and dedicated priests. What I don't have, however, is a fresh perspective. Will you set aside your personal goals for a time and become the eyes and ears of a god? Good. I need assistance to investigate a strange phenomenon that the Ancestor confirmed may indeed be a problem. We'll start with a simple divination ritual. Archcanon Tarvis can tell you what we need to delve into this mystery. The situation that troubles me has taken a toll on my Archcanon, but he's a faithful servant. Tarvis will do as I say, and I say we need your assistance. Find the Archcanon in his office, and he'll tell you how to proceed. The Daedric Prince. I suppose the same events that concern me might interest Azura, though she could just as easily be the source of these troubles. Red Mountain, strange Daedra, and then there's... well, we'll talk more about that when you return. Levol's ancestor assured me that a source of power remains safe. As for the rest, let the guess ripen in the mind, and only speak when the fruit grows certain. I require more information on these matters, hence the need for the divination ritual.
Cool. One divination ritual coming up. Right, so let's go and find this ugly elf. It seems a bit lazy taking transport, but have a patience. Get there quickly. Right, so let's see what he's got. Well, I know the guy, and I'm pilfering. Why has he got a potato in a drawer? Strange thing to have in a drawer. It's not stealing, is it? Unless it's marked with red writing. Good picture.
Outlander. Lord Vivec trusts too much to put his faith in one such as you, but who am I to question my god? I suppose he sent you to me so I could put you to work? Did he say which task he wants us to accomplish first? Ah, yes. We do need to perform a ritual to reveal the nature of the phenomenon that vexes Lord Vivec. Now listen closely. I hate to repeat myself. Despite my objections, Vivec believes you were sent to help, so I'll do my best to assist you. Go to the ziggurat that's still under construction and tell the Overseer that Lord Vivec requires the Blessing Stone. Then bring it to me in the palace. You receive a simple errand in the service of Lord Vivec, and countless questions form unbidden in your mind. Very well. Go ahead.
Ugh, no. I won't. Have dialogue in this game as it is. Right, so an ending. Yes, this is the storyline. I've completed it once. It took me about 300 odd hours to actually complete. But yeah, I'm not going to give any spoilers because you said that you're going to purchase the game. But yeah, it's a very good story. I kind of slated it. Mainly, I think I gave a bad review of this game on Steam. It's when I actually look back on it now, it's kind of petty. Gave it a bad review because obviously I was late in coming to the game, and every time I went online in Imperial City, I just was getting my ass handed to me. And the other thing was obviously, I mentioned this before, but the other thing was the amount of clones that are in the game. Obviously it's a huge, massive game. I dare say that there's going to have some clones somewhere, but
How am I expected to
there
get
seem to
this
be a hell
cigarette
of a lot
built
of
on time when
clones.
things constantly go wrong?
But
Don't mind me. I'm just having one of those days. Our blessing stone? Do you know what happens if we give up our blessing stone? Well, neither do I, but I'm sure it won't put us back on schedule or end our string of disasters. I'm not one to disagree with the Archcanon, but that's a terrible idea. Lord Vivec? Why didn't you say so? But I'll need your help before I can turn over the blessing stone. The passage that leads to the consecration chamber collapsed, trapping some of my workers. If you can clear the way, you can borrow the stone. I appreciate the help. Just remember that you're only borrowing the stone. It needs to be back in the consecration chamber before the next shift, or we'll never get this ziggurat constructed in time.
okay, so typical, isn't it? You don't get nothing for nothing in this game. Yeah, as I was saying there, reason why I've come back to this is obviously I really like the look of the Somerset DLC. I don't know if you have, if anybody's looked into the Somerset, but if you remember in Skyrim that you briefly see the Sigil Order. Well, they're going to be a big part of this new DLC, hence why I'm kind of going a mage as well. Don't know if I'm doing anything, don't know if I'm doing it, I suppose it doesn't really matter, but as I said beforehand, the last time
Please, someone help me!
went to Warrior. I thought it was just going to be like Skyrim. That's probably one of them. It's probably my own fault as well. I thought it was going to be a bit more like Skyrim, where you could pick any race, any class, and learn magic. And discovered no, you can't. So cool, just well spent. Well, thanks very much for the follow. As I said, I will return the favour as soon as I come offline. To everyone that has dropped me a follow tonight. So, cool. Yeah, thanks very much. It is very much appreciated. And next time you're live, as long as I'm awake, I'll jump into your streams as well. Right, where am I going? I'm going the wrong way.
So much to do.
Right. Right, so we've got the blessing stone. so let me jump onto my... whatever it is you call it. Round the circles here. Having a mode of transport is so much faster in this game. Remember, the first time I ever played this through, you don't automatically get a mount.
Praise Vivek!
Yes, praise Vivek. You don't automatically get a mount, so I was spent the best part of the first playthrough actually on foot.
The Outlander returns. I understand there was trouble at the construction site, but you were able to save a few of the workers. Lord Vivek always draws the straightest arrow from the quiver. Praise the Tribunal. Did you bring the Blessing Stone? Stand over there. In Canon Level's absence, you will form the third corner of our ritual triangle. When you're ready, place the Blessing Stone, and we'll begin the ritual. Hear the words of the warrior poet, and reveal the source of Lord Vivek's distress. A clockwork mage. A Daedric cultist.
Ooh.
Something interfered with the ritual, my lord. But we may have learned something. Excuse me while I compare the results to our previous research.
Hey, more text.
Between the cryptic warnings of the ancestor spirit and the unexpected result of the divination ritual, I fear there may be more astir than I imagined. We solved the greatest mysteries by accident, I suspect. I should write that down. We learn from every action we take. Failure or success, each result teaches us something, at least in the larger sense. To be more specific, no, not as much as I hoped. Images that suggest avenues to investigate, riddles to solve. Let me tell you a secret, Outlander. It concerns a living god, an energy that fades like daylight as dusk spreads across the land. Listen well, and speak not a word. My divine energy, it drains away. Whether from illness or foul malady, I know not. You must travel the land and seek answers on my behalf. But first, gratitude before service, as I have written. So thank you. The ritual confirmed my worst fears. Divine energy flows out of me for no reason that I can discern. I felt the power imbued within my blessing stone get wrenched away as soon as you added it to the ritual. I couldn't stop it. To quote my own words as the warrior poet, no lock exists that the determined thief cannot open. Follow the trail of my missing energy, and try to discover the identity of the enemy Levul's ancestor warned us about. Something drains my energy. Find Archcanon Tarvis in his office, and ask if he gleaned anything useful from the ritual. If not, I know his earlier research indicated new avenues to investigate. Go where he tells you, and learn what you can. My divine energy diminishes with every passing moment, but the ritual confirmed my affliction is not natural.
Tell me, TV.
I regret that I could not reveal the full nature of these dire circumstances until your trustworthiness had been demonstrated.
Very quick to trust in. Went and got a stone. Wow.
Yes. While Archcanon Tarvis has always been cautious about ideas and ideologies that didn't originate within the Tribunal. And recently, that prudence has grown 1,000-fold. He's a faithful servant, however, despite his narrow-mindedness.
Jerry, I need to listen to all this.
At first, I barely noticed the loss of energy. But as I continue to grow weaker, the more it feels like an attack against my person. Besides, the Ancestor Spirit confirmed that an ancient enemy was to blame. We just need to determine who, before... Let us not dwell on disasters to come when we have problems enough to deal with in the here and now. Consult with Archcanon Tarvis and discover the source of this attack. Then we can put an end to it and not worry about what might have been. They always chide me about my flagrant displays of divinity, but so far, I am the only one of the living gods whose power is fading. Almalexia hoards her energy and has barricaded her temple against attack. As for Sotha Sil, my brother travels. We have not heard from him for quite some time, but I sense that he remains safe and in possession of his full power. Funny. You always wanted to discover the limits of our divinity. Perhaps I will solve that mystery for him.
Right, at that point, I'm going to take a quick break. Fill up on the coffee. And have a quick cigarette. So I shall be back in approximately 5 minutes. Can't be any more than 5 minutes, otherwise we'll get kicked from the game. So if you can stick with me, I will be back in about 5 minutes time. I reckon that I'm going to, since this is the first stream, I'm going to go up to about 3 hours on this. So give me 5 minutes and I'll be right back. Okay, so we are back. Right, so let's go back to the game. No, I can't do anything yet. You'll notice here, just very... Okay, fine. Game does this from time to time. It has, I think it might have crashed on here. I'm not moving. Sometimes it just picks up again, sometimes it might put you out altogether. You just have to bear with me for a couple of secs. Okay, no movement whatsoever. I can pause. So I'm here. Just not moving in any directions. Everything else seems to be working. Can't pause the game though. Yes. Let's go. It's a bit of a pain. Yep. Thank you, Sectorix. A term for I think you might call me a noob. But yeah, how about that? Pouring. It's always activate the window. But you need to always activate the window to use it. Aye. I mean, yeah, aye, I get that now. Right, got to go and see this grumpy old guy now. Now it does occasionally, this has happened before, it's not just about clicking a mouse, it's sometimes, because it is a server, it sometimes goes down, sometimes freezes, so that's what I thought had actually happened. Yeah, no, I'm gonna make this first one 3 hours.
I performed that ritual countless times, and it never exploded in my face before. If I discover that you sabotaged the divination... No. I shouldn't take my failure out on you. It's not your fault.
What about yourself, Sectrix TV? Have you be signed up to pouring yourself?
How do you know about... Lord Vivec told you? Of course he did. It's his prerogative, I suppose. You must swear to keep this.
Well, I've heard...
There would be panic in the streets if the people believed one of the tribunal was incapacitated.
1, 2, 3... That's me had 5 followers. Just from signing up to Ponin. So it's definitely a good way of getting yourself out there. I'd never heard of it before. Stealth-Pow told us about it.
It's true. I'm much better at scholarly pursuits than
So next Friday,
and the ritual wasn't a total failure. It confirmed 3
7
locations from my
others
earlier
just like it.
studies. Balmora, Aldrin,
You have them
and
bookmarked.
Barrelzar's Tower. I need you to investigate each of these sites.
That's where you get the idea. I know, apologies, I was trying to explain Sector X TV and I probably wasn't doing it justice. It's not just about like doing raids, like the majority of these. It's so much more. I'd never heard of Justin TV before either. Right, so Balmora, Alderaan, Barrelzar's Tower. Right, so
I researched what I could using the resources available here in Vivec City. To
don't
learn
do
more,
rage yet.
I need an
We'll
agent
talk
to
to one
personally
about the
assess each
plans moving
location.
forward.
Lord Vivec
Some
thinks
great
you're the
ideas.
best one for that job.
Cool.
I hope he's right.
Right.
I believe the mage seen in the ritual is Barrelzar, who works out of an ancient Velothi tower. His experiments radiate energy similar to Vivec's affliction, but they're not a perfect match. Find out what he knows about the transfer of divine energy. House Redoran controls the town and nearby mines. House Hlaalu also has interests in the region. Rumors of a cult in the area concern me the most. I believe we saw a cultist during the ritual. Make discreet inquiries and see what you can learn. I have no idea. That's why we're sending you. I suggest you start at the inn. Secrets get spilled along with the drinks in such places. The miners may know something as well. I've heard that House Redoran has issued some kind of proclamation.
Okay, and the last one.
Savage Ashlanders, like the one seen in the vision, use the area as a tribal meeting ground. These nomadic heretics deny the divinity of the tribunal and have no love for Vivec. But how they could be involved eludes me. See what you can uncover. I traced tendrils of Vivec to these locations, and the ritual confirmed the connection before it went awry. Just don't discuss Lord Vivec's condition with anyone. We don't want to start a panic. If anything changes here, I'll contact you.
Cool. Let's go and do this then. Right, so we're coming up for the 2-hour mark. As the day we're on, I am going to go on for 1 more hour. Simply because it is just the first stream. And then the plan moving ahead is to do 2-hour increments. I don't need to read all this crap at the minute. But there's been a lot of talk on obviously the big gaming event. In fact, I want to how much money have I got? You probably noticed there that I've got 3,000 subscribed to the online for 1 month. And every time that you subscribe, every month you get 1,500 coins. I already had 1,500 coins for some reason. Must have. That's what it was. I subscribed for 1 month. The thing that you got to watch out for is like it automatically renews if you don't cancel it. So I've subscribed for 1 month. Possibly, I don't know how long this will take to complete, but I want to be able to showcase everything, including, excuse me, all the DLC that's available. Right, so we are heading I'm going the wrong way. Oh yes, we can go this way. Cool. Yeah, I've been reading, I was like, E3 is gonna be, I think that starts on the 12th of June. Want to talk about whether or not Bethesda would be releasing a new Elder Scrolls. Considering all the DLC that's still... Oh, let's fight this. This troll thing, definitely don't want to go in near it, not yet. It'll get my arse handed to me if I did. Nowhere near strong enough to deal with that. Things like these things. Staff increased to 6. Okay. Pick up ride scraps. Right, so we're heading to... There seems to be an awful lot of people online. It's very... seems very sparse at the minute. Don't know if it's the fact that maybe I'm on a European server and obviously here in Scotland at the moment it's 2:30. God, time has flown by so quickly. Sucking the blood out of me. Nix. Hit. Aegis Fury. See, at some point it tells you that a skill can be morphed, which makes it stronger and you can change it into something else. I'm really wanting to summon Daedra to be upgraded so that I can summon a stronger Daedric animal. Right, so Oh, what's this? It's like a spirit stone. Okay. Taking the rubbing of it. Why I'll take the rubbing of it? But I'll take the rubbing of it anyway. You never know. This is what you were referring to, Sector, if you're still in the chat. It's Sean, or somebody in the chat, the giant mushrooms of Morrowind.
You there, Outlander. I have a proposition for you. So I was right. You're a sword for hire. Excellent. My name is Marla Rethan of House Hlaalu, and I have a proposition for you. I need someone to investigate what's going on in the Vasia Ditanat ebony mine.
More vibrant and abundance and beautiful. It sounds like some game. It sounds... I've heard a lot of people referring to Morrowind as being the best in the series. Well, up to this point. I don't know how this compares.
Piqued your interest, have I? Capital. My brother Benar and I share ownership of the mine.
10 times the size of
But
Skyrim.
I suspect he's hiding something from me. The little weasels even locked
Wait
down
till
the
you see
entrance.
the sheer
Only
size of
personal
this.
guard allowed.
Obviously showing you the map, it's not going to do it justice, but this is massive.
There are only 2 keys to the mine. Benar keeps one in our manor house. The other is carried by the mine's foreman, Nox. I want you to procure a key, either one, and then search the mine for any sign of mischief. Report back with your findings. Foreman Nox is somewhere in Balmora. Should be simple enough to pluck the key from his pockets. Or, if you prefer burglary, you could take my brother's key from the desk in his study. Our manor is just up the hill to the west of town.
Okay, I don't want to sit and listen to all the chatter. The inane chatter. There's another one of them. Oops. This is going to tell me to take a rub. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Sorry, man. Oh, I'm going to get attacked with something. No? Usually only flashes red when there's danger. I don't know what happened in Skyrim as well. Taking rubbins and shit. Right, so...
I can't believe they want us to go
Where did it
outside
go?
the house
Someone
to
help me!
find Vaya.
So much to do.
I love seeing new faces. For a while, it was just the same old miners and the occasional travelling merchant. Thought Caroline might have to shut this place down. Look at me talking your ears off. What can I get you? At first, I assumed it was the usual house squabbles. Redoran and Hlalu arguments can get pretty heated. Then I thought maybe the Ashlanders were scaring people off. But after that proclamation... No, I'd rather not talk about that with a stranger. I'm sure you do, but I have to live here, you know? Look, there's nothing I can tell you. If the houses ever found out I told an outlander about our troubles, maybe one of the miners will be more willing to talk to you.
I've got 211 gold.
I like the colour of your gold, Outlander.
Yes,
Just
it's
between
gold card.
us, I heard the House Guard shut down the Shulk ore mine. Something to do with violent cultists who attacked the miners and took over the place. Even got the crew chief, or so I heard.
I paid you 18 gold for that. God's sake. Wasn't worth it. Didn't even get a drink out of it.
Hold still. Stop breathing.
So many notices all over the place in this thing. Right, that's what I wanted. It can now be morphed, but I don't think I've got any skill points available. Nope, I don't. Need to wait until I'm leveled up. No, it's bigger and uglier than it actually is. Right, I'm sure I've got a stronger weapon here. I do. I wonder, is that any stronger? No. That'll be your answer. Not level, am I? Level 4 already? No, level 5. Ash Hopper. Oh shit. Right. Need to run away, run away, run away, run away. Or die. Oh crap. There's still. Oh no! Let's just ride through them. Right, let's go. Getting a little bit too big for boots there. It's just nothing to see. Nothing to see here. I'll give you yours. Give it damage. What the hell, man? That feel long goes here. Let's remind me I've got shit in here. I believe I'm actually still wearing the same crappy trousers that I had at the beginning. So I'm not interested in that. Yay, I've got spun breaches of health. With slightly more but less spell. Right, I'll leave that as that is there. Seems like a real good fit. Charge. Ah right, it's not just use it to enchant items of course, which I'm sure everyone already knows. Who are you? You're a hunter. Right, so six. You know, I have went all that way and I was going the wrong way all this time. Cool, no problem, sector.
stupid dog.
What happened? Let me see.
I'm just trying to pet it. Damn dog.
Did that there?
You shouldn't be here. Didn't you read the House Redoran proclamation? I wouldn't be here myself, but some of my miners are still in there. Our mine was invaded by violent cultists. They showed up and just took the place over. My people are trapped. I'm no expert, but it looked like the cultists were preparing to conduct a ritual before the Ashlander interrupted them. Probably because I heard one of them say, "With this ritual we'll call forth a mystical weapon and attain the power of a god," or something along those lines. Look, I was just trying to get me and my miners out of there when the Ashlander showed up. Well, I never actually saw an Ashlander, but I heard a cultist yell, "Ashlander thief! That's our mystical weapon!" That's not an exact quote, but you get the idea. I don't know what happened after that. I was kind of busy trying not to die. It used to be an ore mine, and we hope it will be again. My crew was inside, preparing to start up mining operations when the cultists attacked. The way things are going, we might just have to turn the place into another Kwama egg mine. Really? That's awfully brave of you. If you see any of my miners, tell them to get their arses out here. I'll wait as long as I can. Or until I hear screaming. Then I'll go to Balmora and try to find some help. Good luck in there.
Okay. Thought you were supposed to be the warrior type, Nord. Right. Shulk. My god, man. Some people were a bit too strong. Level 5. Shut up! Excuse me. Right, so that's what I want to do. First of all is to... This can be morphed with the little symbol. I don't know why I'm going to point at the screen there, but little symbol with the 3 boxes there, that means it can be morphed. So it's got an additional perk to it. So I want to go for a Clanfear, that's how you pronounce it. America, Confure, once summoned, you activate the Confure's special ability to heal you. Confure attacks. Damage plus addition. When summoned, you can activate the Confure's special ability, healing you and Confure for 35% of your maximum health until killed or unsummoned. Right, so I've now got a new follower. Right, so what is Daedric Curse? Curse an enemy with a destructive ruin, dealing 434 magic damage and target 1996 magic. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, none. I should have done soul magic. Why is that shining? If it shines, it means you can pick it up.
You don't look like one of those crazy cultists, and you certainly aren't one of our miners. So by Vivek's holy nose hairs, who in oblivion are you? Really? Then forget I said anything about His Holiness' nasal training. They're some sort of Daedric cultists. They've been performing rituals, calling forth divine power, some such nonsense. At least they were, before the Ashlanders showed up. The savages barged into the deep chambers, seemed to know about the hidden passage and everything, stole the relic the cultists were praying over, and ran for the hills. As a matter of fact, that's where I'm going, as soon as it's safe to leave.
Don't worry, I'll make it safe to leave. It's funny that I seem to know about the passage too, and I've never been to this cave.
More thieves! Stop them!
Oof. Shit, man. Oh my god. I am dead. Can I level up? I forgot to level up. Why on earth did you use that? I'm an idiot. Check out the main guy. There we go, a team effort. It's not joy. Whoa. Cool. That's something I normally want to do, especially when I'm such a crap level. There we have it. God, I had backup there. Somebody's in trouble. Cool. It's a team effort. Can't believe I died already, man. If I wasn't born the game, dead is dead. That would have been game over for me.
Did you find what you were looking for in the mine? Of course. I perfectly understand. I think I'll wait a little longer and see if any of my miners were able to escape from the cultists. Good luck with your mission, whatever it is.
Frustration. You know, I think rather than jumping from town to town, I should really just stick to the one area. There's absolutely no rush. Oh. Absolutely no rush. 16 days until Somerset becomes available. So, the hell? So dead, man. Followed me all that way. Hey, Sobernado. How's it going, man? Yep. It's just over 3 AM here. Actually surprised I'm still playing. But it's one of the ones. It's you start playing the game and you think one more mission, one more mission, one more mission, and before you know it, it's 3 AM. You played this game? So need to go to this mine. Yeah, you didn't really get into it. I don't know, I've already played this through once and I thought it was going to be a bit more like Skyrim. I don't know if you played the Skyrim game. Shit. Someone's attacking me. Where are you attacking me from? There you go. Yeah, Skyrim was brilliant. I thought this was going to be a bit more like Skyrim, but I don't know. It's the fact that I've just purchased the DLC for Somerset. It's the whole reason that I'm revisiting it. So you remember in Skyrim, it touches on Sigil Order. Well, it's supposed to be involved in the new game. Well, the new DLC. So. It's sad to admit, but on Skyrim I've clocked something like 530 hours on it. It's one of the games that either this or Fallout is always my go-to game if I get bored. There's not anything that's really of any interest to me. In a way to where recent games or Skyrims and Fallouts will always be the ones that will go. They'll be my go-to ones. I think it's mainly just down to the sheer amount of game time that you can get in the game. No, Takara's gonna. So what type of games do you stream, Subanoodle? Feeling I'm gonna get attacked any minute here. Whole bunch of games. Right. Shit. The born but what's tree. Oh shit. That busy looking at the chat and not paying attention. Oh god. Oh dear, this game's working perfectly. Walking Sims, horrors, shooters. Walking Sims? Yeah. Never heard of Walking Sims, I've heard of the Sims, never Walking Sims. Shaderic runes. Excuse me. That was easy. I don't know what elemental essence does, but oh shit, man. Yeah, I think in regards to the mist games, you've got to have a lot of patience with them. Something that beyond me. I thought he was one of them because he was covered in red. Am I going the right way here? Yes. Really short worked. Short working, you guys. Cool. Cheers for that sector.
You... I don't recognize you. You've made a terrible mistake in coming here. Do you feel it yet? The cold rush through your veins, the stiffness in your joints. Only a matter of time now.
Only a matter of time. You really haven't figured it out. You're denser than those stone fiends. Master Rethan brought me on to study a Daedric text, a formula for turning living flesh into a substance akin to ebony. Not a perfect match, but close enough. Something like that. But what does it matter? I'll be frozen solid soon. Black as midnight. A commodity. Nothing more. Ironic. You mean to rob me, I suppose. The scroll's just there. Have a care with it. Wealth always comes at a price. None. Well, none that I've discovered anyway. I speak modestly when I say that if there was a cure, I would have found it already. I guess I could squander my remaining hours searching for a remedy, but I'm an alchemist, a daedrologist. We don't trouble ourselves with things like hope. I leave that nonsense to priests and children, the mentally ill. What? Afflicting all these miners? Oh, spare me your crude moral outrage. They were wastrels, laborers that were too ignorant or too lazy to find work anywhere else. This is as meaningful a contribution as they were likely to make. None. I'd invite you to kill me, but given that I'll be dead soon anyway, it's hardly worth the effort.
Not again, not again, not again, not again. Right. Let's see what's on the bookshelves. Guild. So we are approaching 3 hours. I want to finish this particular mission and then I'll be calling it a night as soon as we finish this particular mission. It's coming up on 3:30 in about 5 minutes, so do need to get some sleep. So, tailwheel discarding. What is I really need to? There we go. They stop chasing you after a while. Aye, typical. Hit me and run away. Ah, shit. I can't pause it because I'm under attack at the minute. 2 seconds. I will send you a link. It's just taking a little bit of time. Right, there we go. What I'll do is I'll drop you a subscribe on YouTube as well. Right. Cool. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Oh, come on, man. Patience for it at the minute. I know that I need to grind, but it's also getting late. Or early. Cool. It's always good to meet new people.
Ah, I'm glad to see you made it back in one piece. So, what have you learned? Anything? What? Well, that sounds ghastly. To think that my own brother would be capable of such a thing. We must move quickly. Did you find any evidence? I'll need something concrete if I'm to convince the Hlaalu trade barons to intercede. Well done. I have a final task for you, if you're willing. I must take this to the trade baron, Councillor Ryveth. He's staying at the Balmora Inn. Alas, Benna has many contacts in town. If he hears that I'm meeting Riveth, he may try to flee. Travel to the Rethan Manor House and detain Benna. Once I've explained matters to Riveth, he'll send Hlalu constables to collect my brother. After this, I'll ask nothing more of you. You have my word. That the men I worked tirelessly to hire were being used as fodder for some vile experiment? Absolutely not. It's appalling. Why would I have sent you to discover what was going on if I already knew?
Right, so at that, we're just over the 3 hour mark. Obviously, I want to, obviously, people on Twitch, YouTube, I don't want it to go over long, because I know that if I was hit with the view of watching somebody else's video back, 3 hours can be quite a daunting time to be looking at it. So at this point, I am gonna cut the stream here. Thank you very much for everybody that did get involved in the chat. SectorXTV, obviously you've been here from the start, and obviously I've had a couple of new subs. Have a good Scottish night. Thanks very much, Subonado. I've also got a couple of followers, so yeah, it's going the right direction towards the 50. So you have yourself a good evening where you are as well, Subonado. It's just about bedtime for me. Okay, so thank you very much once again, and I hope to see you next time. And obviously we shall I'll jump into your streams. I'm going to subscribe to your channel on YouTube, and I'll drop you a follow. Right, cool. Well, thanks very much, and see you all later. Good night.